Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I'd love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So for today's video I'm going to be filming my update to the Power of Pan project. So this is a Fantastic Ladies Club Facebook group project and it was created by Nicke. I'll make sure to have Nicke's channel linked down below and a link to the Fantastic Ladies Club Facebook group if you'd like to go over there and join. And this project is all about the TV show Charmed, which I absolutely love. And for this round we have prompts for every episode of season 1. Nicke asked me if I wouldn't mind being the lead for this round because she's currently on a little bit of a break, which I of course said yes. So this project does go from the 7th of October 2024 to the 7th of October 2025, and I'm really pleased with how this project is going. I do have quite a few rollouts this update. I have 6 things I can roll out of this project, which I'm so pleased with. I absolutely love this project. I loved it last year when it first started. I've loved it this year, and to be honest, I think I will do this project as long as it continues on because I absolutely love it. So thank you, Nicke, for creating this project. So let's get into it. If I've missed anything, I'll make sure to leave it below, but I'm just going to start at the top of my spreadsheet and work my way down. So the first one I'm going to talk about is episode 0, and that is the unaired pilot, and that is a product you apply but don't see. So I brought in my Pixie Glow Tonic, and my goal was to finish it, and as you can see I have finished it. So this is one of my rollouts. I was here last update, so I really didn't think I had, sorry about the reflection from the ring light, I really didn't have a lot, and I can get through these pretty fast. I love this product, it's one of my favourite toners. I will absolutely buy it again. So like I said, my goal was to finish it. I did. I used it 10 more times for a total of 45 uses overall, and this is now rolling out. Next episode is episode 2, and that is I've Got You Under My Skin, and that is a skincare item. So I brought in the Nip and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Fix Scrub. My goal was to finish this one as well. I've used it 3 more times for a total of 11 uses, and this is another one that is finished. I really didn't have a lot left. It has rubbed off because it was in my shower, but I was down to here, so I really didn't have a lot left. And yeah, this was quite a harsh scrub, and I'm not the biggest fan of a really harsh scrub on my face. It's fine for my body, but I do have quite sensitive skin and it can get red quite easily. This I was able to use. I don't think I'd want anything harsher than this, but I also don't think this would be something I would go out and get again. If I was to get it in a box, I would use it, but yeah, not something I personally would go out and get again because I do just prefer a much gentler scrub to this. But I have finished it and it took me 11 uses. The next episode is episode 3, and that is Thank You For Not Morphing, a product that has returned to your collection. So I brought in the Rhodile Soft Focus Glow Drops, and last time I had these in my collection I actually decluttered them because I really wasn't a big fan of them. So they came back into my collection again through a subscription box, and I thought, you know what, my tastes have changed, let me try these and just see what I think. So I bought this into this project for 20 uses, and I used it 6 more times for a total of 20 uses. So this is another one I can roll out. I don't know if you can see there, I've used a lot of this product within 20 uses. So this is potentially one I'm going to put into my project pan and I can have out. It's an okay primer. For the price of this, which is quite expensive, not one I would get again. I think you can get much cheaper ones on the market that do a very similar job, but it is one I am happy to use. And yeah, one I can see myself potentially finishing this year if I actually put it into a project, but it is rolling out of this project. The next episode is episode 4, and that is Dead Man Dating, a product that has a use by date. So for this, I brought in a bunch of sheet masks that had use by dates on them. Not every single one of my sheet masks has a use by date, but these ones did. So I have already finished a few of them. I finished 2 more in the last month. So I used the Balance Active Formula Gold and Marine Collagen mask. I've used this before, and the mask is so heavy that it doesn't sit on the skin properly, and I found even with this one again, it's such a thick mask, it's absolutely coated in serum, it just does not sit on the skin. So not one I would get again, not an experience I necessarily enjoyed because I felt like I had to really just lay there completely still. But I used it. If I were to get these again in my collection, I'll mostly just pass them on because when I use a sheet mask, I'm using it to relax, and I feel like I'm not relaxing when I use this one. And then the other one I used was the Skimona Beauty masks, and this is the hand mask. I like to use hand masks more in the winter months because I do find that my hands do get extremely dry. I can get eczema on my hands as well, so things like this just are really, really useful. And this is a nice one. If I were to get them in my collection again, I would use them. Again, I don't go out and buy sheet masks. I just have a lot in my collection through, you know, gifts or through subscription boxes, but I'd be happy to get more of these. So I think I have 3 masks left for this prompt, and I think they're all heated eye masks. So I'm not worried, I will get them done. I'm not using them for the sake of using them. I like to use those masks when I've got a bit of a headache. To be honest, I might even use one tonight because I've been at work today and I have a pounding headache right now. So I might even use one tonight, but I wanted to film this because I want to get it edited and up. But I'm not worried, I will use all the masks for this, and it will be one I will get rolled out by October. The next episode is episode 5, and that is Dream Sorcerer, a product you were influenced to buy. So I have started to use this update, and it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. Now, I got this quite a few Christmases ago now. It was a Christmas collection. I don't know how many years ago. I want to maybe say 2 or 3. I'm not quite sure. I love the packaging on it. Of course I do, it's pink. I was definitely influenced to buy this because everyone raves about these, and I'd never tried anything from Hourglass before, so I wanted to try the palette with multiple different products in it. So my goal for this is to use it 10 times. So this is what it looks like. And I've used it 3 times up to now, so I have 7 more uses to go. And again, I will get it. I'm just reaching for this every now and then. I'm trying to focus on my products in my project pan and also projects that I'm going to finish before this, but I will get my 7 uses on this. I did actually use the blushes today, I just mixed them, and I have used the bronzer as well in this, and they're nice products. I don't love them, they're not like my favourite, but they are nice. But yeah, I've used it 3 times, and again, I'm not worried, I will get my uses on that one. The next episode is episode 9, and that is The Witch is Back, a product that helps combat your skin. So I brought in this pack of Mario Badescu, hopefully I'm saying that right, drying patch, like spot patches. And my goal for this was to finish this pack, which had 12 patches in. I have finished the pack. I didn't keep the little like slip that was in it, but I have finished the pack. It's completely empty. So since the last update, I've used 4 of these to finish the 12 off. I don't really feel like these have necessarily done anything for me. When I've put them on spots, I don't feel like the spot has gone faster or healed faster or anything like that. So not sure whether these work for me. But I've used them. I have, I think, 3 other packs of these, which I'll incorporate into projects and things like that. But yeah, not sure these really worked for me, but I've finished it. What I will say as well is I've not started to work on every episode yet. I think there are still a few I haven't had a chance to get around to the products, but hopefully I will in the next few months. The next episode is episode 10, and that is Wicker Envy, a product you feel tricked by. So I brought in the Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Cream in Shabby Chic. This is a beautiful colour, but what I will say is it doesn't look like this on the lips. I love the shade in this, and I also love the shade that it is on my lips as well, but it's not this exact shade, which is why I feel tricked by it. But I do really like this formula. It used to be one of my favourite liquid lip formulas. Not a massive liquid lip person now. I've got this in my collection, so I want to use it, and I want to finish it in this project. Now what I will say is, if I want to finish this by October, I'm gonna have to start picking up the uses in this, because I've only used it 5 times since the last update for a total of 11 uses. Now what I will say is, when I'm pulling out the applicator, it's still got a lot of product on the end of it, so I'm not taking the stopper out. And to be honest, I'm even contemplating if I'm even going to take the stoppers out of lip products going forward, because it just gets an absolute mess. So I'll decide when I feel like it gets to this point whether I want to or not, but I've got so many lip products in my collection that I'm not sure. We'll see, but I have only used it 5 times for a total of 11 uses, and if I want to finish this by October, I'm going to have to start using it more. But I have so many other lip products and other projects that I'm trying to share the love, but hopefully I can get a few more uses on this by next update. The next episode is episode 17, and that's 70's episode, and that is a sentimental or gifted product. So I brought in the Huda Beauty Glowish Bronzer. My sister and hair partner bought me this one Christmas, and my goal for this is to use it 20 times. So this is what it looks like. And I wasn't sure if this was going to work for me because this is in 03 Tan Light, and I think they do have like a 01 and 02. But I actually really love the way that this looks on me. I mean, I love the fact it's a mini as well, because if this is anything like the powder that took me pretty much all of last year to use, this bronzer is going to take me forever. So in a way, I'm glad it's a mini. But it's a really beautiful product. I do enjoy it. I want to use it 20 times. Like I said, I've used it 3 times up to now, but this is the one that I am using in my makeup bag at the moment. Yeah, I really do enjoy that bronzer. The next episode is episode 18, and that's When Bad Warlocks Turn Good, a product with bad reviews but you like. So I brought in my Rimmel Lasting Radiance foundation. This is my favourite foundation of all time, and when I looked, there was less than 4 stars on this product, and I was like, what? Really? Like, I absolutely love it. Now this has been discontinued, which makes me very, very, very sad. However, I think last update I was like, I'm trying to make this last because I'm worried that once I use it up, I'm not going to have it in my collection because this was the last one. I went to look on Look Fantastic for something, and I saw this on there in my shade, so I bought 2. I was like, whilst I can see it, I'm buying 2 of them, so I've got 2 more of these now. So I'm not so worried about keeping this, like this one, and trying to make it last because I've got 2 more now. But I am only wanting to use it 20 times in this project, and I've used it once since the last update for 11 uses. I'm only using this for special events because I'm trying to use my other foundations in my other projects before this one. So this is the one that I reach for special events. Now I do have a few coming up because it is my birthday in February, and I do just have other things coming up as well. So this, I think, will get a few more uses by next update. I don't think I'll have my 20 uses, but I'll definitely have a few more uses on that. I absolutely love that foundation, and I was so pleased I was able to pick up 2 more of those, so I don't have to make that one last now. The next episode is episode 19, and that is Out of Sight, a product used on your eyes. So I brought in the Pestle and Mortar Recover Eye Cream, and my goal for this is to finish it. I've used it 15 times for a total of 44 uses overall, and I think I'm about here on it, but I really am not sure. It's okay. It's one I use in the morning, and yeah, like I said, it's okay. Not a favourite, but one I will use. Do you know what? I've just realised I've missed one further up. So let's just skip back to that one. I have episode 13, From Fear to Eternity, a product you fear using. So I brought in this Pi, the Impossible Glow illuminator. I always fear using things like this because I'm just worried it's not going to look right on me. I wanted to use this one 10 times. I've used it 4 times up to now. I'm only using this when I'm doing my skincare in the morning and I'm not going to be going out throughout the day. I don't love this. I'm going to be honest, I don't love the way that this looks, but I will continue to use it. One thing with this though is my SPF has now also got a tint to it. So I don't know how that's going to work with this, but I've just been mixing it in with my moisturiser. It's working okay that way, but I think in my 10 uses I'm going to get rid of this because I don't love it. Next, okay, now let's move further down again. Next is episode 20, and that is The Power of 2, and that is a duo product. So I brought in the Natasha Denona Blush Glow Duo, and my goal for this was to use it 20 times. I'm so pleased with the progress I was able to make on this product. I used it 7 more times this update for a total of 20 uses overall, so this is another one that is rolling out. I don't know if you can see, but I actually have a really good dip on this highlighter now, and you can actually tell that this blush has been used. I really love this little palette. One, I can definitely see me taking away with me and being happy with the way that my makeup looks with this. Really did enjoy using that, but that one is now rolling out. The next episode is episode 21, and that is Love Hates, a product you have love-hate feelings for. So I brought in the NARS Cream Bronzer. This is in Laguna 01. I have a love-hate relationship with this because sometimes I think it looks really nice and other times I just don't think it looks nice on me at all. And I always apply it the same way. But this, I do have a pretty good dip going in this now. My goal for in this project though is just to use it 20 times. I've used it 4 times up to now, so not a huge amount. Again, I'm just using this every now and then when I feel like using it. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just using it when I want to use cream products. So yeah, 4 uses, I'm happy with that. And like I said, I'll just keep using it. Still not a favourite of mine, but to be honest, I don't think cream products ever will be like my favourite over powder products. I still love my powder products, but I have cream products in my collection, so I will use them, and I need to use them before they go bad. And then last but no means least, I have episode 22, and that is Deja Vu all over again. And that is a product from round 1 that didn't reach its goal, or if none left in the last round, a product from another project that didn't reach its goal. So last round I actually finished all of the prompts. So I did roll something in for my throwback 30 last year that I wasn't able to finish. And it was a Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturising Cream. And guess what? I finally finished this. I cannot believe how long this has taken me to finish. I don't know if you can see, but I cannot pump any more out of that. That's like actually inside the container. I've got every last bit out of this that I could, but I will say this has taken me such a long time to finish. I know this is an expensive product, but for the amount of time I've used this, I definitely think it's worth it. I have another one of these in my collection as well. So I will get around to using it eventually, but I do want to try and use some of my other moisturisers in my collection before I start the other one of this. But I used it 13 times this update for a total of 45 uses overall. And I have been using this since, oh, I don't know, I can't even remember when I started using it in my throwback 30. But whenever I started to use it in my throwback 30, I've been using this every month since then. So it's definitely before July last year. I cannot believe how long this has taken me. I'm so pleased it's done. So that is the last product that is rolling out. So let me just quickly check my spreadsheet to make sure I've not missed anything. No, I think I have covered everything now. So next update, what do I think I can have rolled out? I'm really not sure if there is going to be anything next update I can have rolled out. I might be able to get another sheet mask out, but I'm really not sure if I'm going to have anything else done. Unless I start something else in the next month and then I can finish it. But yeah, I think everything else I'm just going to continue working on. But I'm so pleased I was able to roll 6 things out this update. I'm really pleased with how this project is going. And I'd love to know below if you're doing this project, because I'd love to come over and support you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And it'd mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.